Hello, Kim Harrington here to talk about the final project of ICM 524, and the topic I chose was the future of analytics. And I'm just going to shut off the webcam so I can blow up the PowerPoint presentation so you can see the slides more clearly. So here is a familiar graphic that we used in a previous module from Gary Hayes, and this is just the evolution of technology. All media is converging into tablets. You can get any information you want on one device now. You can watch anything, you can search anything, and analytics will need to supply that data that will track this information because analytics is constantly evolving with the digital revolution, and people are accessing information in so many different ways now. And here's a great timeline of web analytics where it starts with the birth of the web, and then we have launched log files and creation of analog, and it just kind of goes through, web counters, first hosted hit counters. It was simple analytics back then. Everything was based on quantitative data. It was based on numbers and counting the results. How many people listened to a radio station? How many hits did we get on the website? It's all quantitative data. And now, as we go through the years, we have the launch of Google Analytics. I kind of look deeper into that. And now we have mobile analytics, which is the future because how everybody's accessing all this information on their mobile devices now. And going right into the evolution of the mobile phone and how much that has kind of increased analytics is how cell phone owners can virtually do anything on a cell phone that they can do on a computer. It's portable. People are using it on the go. As mobile technology emerges, people are using their cell phones for more than just making a phone call. They browse the web, they make purchases, they review, go on different review sites, which I'll go into later in this presentation. They use Google Maps, they take pictures and they upload them to Facebook and Twitter. And now Google Analytics has come out with mobile analytics, which again I'll go over in a little further in this presentation. In here I just wanted to quickly go over this image, and this is the history of web search engines. Currently there's 93% of consumers worldwide who use search engines to find and access websites. 50% of internet users search the web every day, and 46% of those searches are for product information or services. So that's definitely a huge thing for businesses to keep track of. And this is a huge one. 75% of users never scroll past the first page of results. And again, I'll go into that a little bit further, but just going into this, it just has all the different types of web search engines that have kind of evolved over the past couple of years or have kind of faded away. We have the launch of Google, MSN, and different ones from all over the world, Overture, info.com. There's Bing here, and it's just all a little bit different information of each of them and where people can get their search results. And here, a big part of analytics has become social media. Social media has become increasingly important part of any business marketing and client-based development platform. Facebook, Twitter, and Google Plus have become a must for any business seeking to secure a place in both the traditional and digital marketplace. 94% of all businesses with a marketing department use social media as part of their marketing platform. And now there are so many analytics sites that are solely just for social media. There's Facebook Analytics, there's Tweetbinder, and eventually in the future there'll be an analytical site that will keep track of all your social media sites, not just Facebook and Twitter. There'll be Google Plus, there'll be YouTube, all kind of brought together into one. And even Pinterest is huge. A lot of companies are coming out with Pinterest pages now, and there isn't currently an analytical site for Pinterest, but I am for sure that there will be one coming out because it's being such a big part of their marketing plan and tracking viewers. And continuing here with social media, there's a couple stats here. Just about each social media site. Facebook usage is up 40% since last year. 65 million Facebook users access the site through their mobile phones, and that's up 100% since the last 6 months. 3.5 billion pieces of content are shared each week on Facebook. So as you can see, social media has become huge in the world of digital and in consumer purchases and things like that. So analytics has definitely evolved to track this information for businesses. And it just goes down here a little bit more about Twitter. 80% of Twitter usage is on mobile devices. So I was saying before, there's so much now you can do on a mobile device, so analytics will definitely have to try to keep up with that. And here are just some examples of social media analytics. This is TweetBinder. This is used for Twitter. As you can see here, it keeps track of how many tweets, tweets per contributor, links and pictures, and things such as that. You just type in any hashtag here, and I just happen to do hashtag 100 days of summer. But a company, such as Nike, they can kind of track their marketing Twitter campaign on here. And then again, this is just a screenshot of Facebook analytics, where you can keep track of all your Facebook feed. You have page likes, you have post reach, you have engagement. So as you can see, it's definitely gone beyond just numbers here. You have engagement, how many people are engaged in each of your stories, each of your posts. Just so you know what you can continue posting on here, and content has a lot to do with the analytics as well now. And continuing on about analytics, and now we're into web analytics. And here, there's a process here that I grabbed from the professor, and it's a great diagram just talking about the process of it. And you can figure out how to optimize your site pages. You collect data, you analyze that data, you test that data, and then you define your goals. It's more than just how many hits did we get. It's more than just reading weekly reports, counting up page views, click-through rates, and bounce metrics. It was all about getting more eyeballs on the page, and now it's more about you want to know the brains behind them and what the consumers were thinking about doing next. And you want to figure out, what that customer's journey was on their website. Where are they going? Why did they do this? Where are they going next? And things such as that. So it's definitely more than just numbers. And here's another great diagram just showing digital analytics and everything it can do and where it's going. It's just some great information here, and it's social, it's search, it's mobile, it's a website, it's email, it's the call center, so it's integrating future and past kind of analytics here. And here's another one of how progressive analytics have become. It's not quantitative data anymore, which is just data that can be expressed in numbers. We're going into qualitative data now. It's information gathered from a study that is descriptive and not based on numbers. You can find out, gender, sexuality, race. It's based on observations such as opinions and things like that. So you're not finding out how many people are on your page. You're finding out who those people are so you can reach them. And here is another diagram just showing what's happening when people are accessing, your website. You have the point of entry, user data, and now you have user behavior, assessment, and action, and how you can kind of take all this information and increase your website and your digital sites. And again, here, this is where you're analyzing visitor behavior, who they are, where they're coming from, what are they doing when they go on your site, how did they find what they were looking for, where did they access your site from? Is it from mobile technology? Is it from social media and things such as that? And now what companies are looking into is big data, which is the collection of data from traditional and digital sources inside and outside your company that represents a source for ongoing discovery and analysis. You're looking at web behavior, social network interactions, product transaction, point of sale. Organizations today, they face an overwhelming amount of data, rapidly changing customer behavior. So they have to keep track of all this information. And here we have now Google Analytics, which is probably the biggest analytical site here. They've come up with so many different things, mobile, website, all this information for all these technologies that keep progressing. And here's just a dashboard of Google Analytics here, just showing all the different things it can keep track of. And then you have here mobile devices. You discover new and relevant users. You get engaged. You measure impact. All these different things are here. And then Google just launched Google Tag, where you can add or update a website's tag and mobile applications for free. So it's evolving with all the new technology that's coming out. And then another huge thing in the future, in the present, is search engine optimization here. And search engine optimization is the process of getting traffic from the free, organic, editorial, or natural listings on search engines. It has so many different parts to it now. You have rich snippets, you have hyperlocal search, and metadata. All has to do with where your website's going to show up on a website. And this just goes into a little bit more about the details about search engine optimization. And these are the different channels that you go through when you create a website. You know, instead of just posting a website, you go through all these different ladders here to just you know, kind of increase your awareness and your traffic. And keeping on the search engine optimization, you now have review sites for your business. So people are searching the website to find out about your product before they've even hit your website. So there's all these different areas where people can access you, and you want to find out how they're getting there and where they're getting there. So here's Yelp, and then this is Google Places, and then again another Google. So with all these different slides that I've shown you between social media, emerging technologies, cell phones, search engine optimization, it's all about the future of analytics and what's going to happen in the next couple of years, and how quickly the industry is changing and how consumer actions are changing. So you have to keep up, you know, with your analytics and trying to find the best areas to launch your website, to promote your product, and things like that. So there's a lot of different things that have changed in the past couple of years, but it's exciting, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens next with the new technologies. Thank you.